So today we're going to be looking at my grey polishes, and I've already sorted out all of the creams, and these are the ones that I have. I put them into what I hope is order from lightest to darkest, so we'll have a look through those now. And I have pre-swatched these for comparison. Let me know in the comments whether you prefer to see them swatched during these videos. I just thought it might save us a little bit of time. Alright, so the first one we have is this Cuccio, and this one is called I Wonder Where. And the second one is Ada's Nails Grace. And whilst these two are both light, the Cuccio is slightly creamer in colour, and you can see that on the swatch wheel here, that the Cuccio on the left is a little bit more, slightly got a hint of beige in it compared to the other one. So those ones are not the same, and I'm keeping both. Next we've got Hollow Taco's Duct Tape Grey. This one's actually got a really bad case of ugly bottle syndrome. It's gone all white at the bottom. I've tried shaking this as much as I can and it seems to make very little difference, but the polish is still okay. We have a barium. This is in the green origin range and it's called Charcoal. And another barium, and this one is called Chai. I do have a backup of this one. It used to be my favourite grey, but let's see how these three compare. In the bottle here you can see that these three look fairly similar. Comparing them side on there, maybe Chai is closest to Duct Tape Grey. On the swatch wheel here you can see the Hollow Taco here, the green origins here, barium, and Chai barium there. And the green origins barium does look a little bit more blue. I don't like the bluish tone so much. I like my greys to just be grey, or a little bit taupe, or a little bit purple, but I don't really like blue greys. So thinking that I might destash that one, or I might pop it into my project polish to use it up. Next two are sort of slightly taupey grey in colour, and the first one of those is another barium. This one's called Storm. I do really like this one. And the second one is an H&M polish, and this one is called Keystone. I like both of those. They are both staying. And then finally, these last ones all look fairly similar. Here they are on the swatch wheel. So particularly the first three, this one's showing up a lot more purple on camera than it does in real life. So first of all we have got Ada's Nails, the shade Katie. We've got then there's an OPI. This colour is called Live in the Grey. A Seche Vivre polish that I won in a giveaway, and it's called Nouveau. And then we have another Ada's Nails. This one is called Kirsty. Another one with ugly bottle syndrome, and it's been shaken. You can see lots of green at the bottom and kind of purple at the top. I remember this being a slightly green coloured grey. Now when you swatch it, it looks more purple, I'm guessing because all that green has separated down the bottom. But that might be its saving, because I didn't used to like it so much. So looking at them again on the swatch wheel, we've got Katie, Live in the Grey, Seche Vivre, and Kirsty. So what I have decided to do out of these polishes, I'm going to put the green origin one, the charcoal, into my project polish and either use it up, or if I'm not enjoying it, I'll get rid of that one. So for the moment, staying in my collection officially, but going into my project polish at some point this year. Then from these three, I'm going to get rid of the OPI. They're all quite similar. Sesh Vive is slightly darker than the other two, and I prefer to get rid of the OPI because they're not cruelty free. The formula on it is still excellent. I do love it, but I'd rather keep the Ada's nails in my collection. So that's the cream polishes. Now we've got a load of polishes to go through that have got various different finishes to them. Again, I've tried to put them into colour order from lightest to darkest and group them by similar shades and appearance. So the next three are all greys with a little bit of a shimmer or something else in them, all paler ones. So I've not swatched all these, I'm just going to swatch the ones that I'm thinking about getting rid of. So the first one is this Ada's Nails. It's called Sacred. Definitely going to be keeping this one. It's really, really pretty. You can see that shimmer in it. And then we have this Cuccio, slightly a hint of purple to this one, but it's also got a beautiful gold shimmer in it as well. So slightly pink to gold maybe. That one is staying too. I love grey polishes, so you might not see too many leaving my collection. And then we have this Essence, and this one has got a strong magenta purple type shimmer in it, and this one's called I Believe. So they're all staying. The next three are all a little bit darker and have got small flakes in them. And the first one is this Illamasqua. This one was gifted to me by Claire Gray and it's called Raindrops. This one's a classic. And you can see the little flakes in it there. Very, very pretty. Going to be keeping that one. Then we have another OPI. This one is called I Don't Give a Rotterdam. Those two have been in a comparison before. I think I'm going to be keeping them both. This one is a little bit darker. And then this next one is Skyrim by Polish Me Royalty, and this one is already in my project polish, so this one's obviously staying in my collection for now, but will hopefully be used up this year. The next three are not really similar at all, but weren't similar to anything else either, so I'll kind of put them together. First one's another Cuccio. This one's called Explorator. And I love this one. It's got those tiny little black flakes in it. It's very, very subtle, but very, very pretty. So definitely keeping that one. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus on it a little bit closer up for you. Yeah, you can just see those little black flakes. Next one is a Moonshine Mani. This one's called Stormy Sweater Weather. Again, a little bit more of a purple finish to this one. Bit of a pain to take this one off, but it is lovely and I'm going to be keeping it. And we have another Moonshine Mani. This one is called Take Nothing for Granite, and it was a 2021 polish pickup. And I remember wearing this and not really enjoying it very much, and it was really hard to take off. So I'm going to let this one go. Next little group are all ones that are a tiny little bit purple, but not as purple as they look on this. For some reason, I can't get the colours to look as accurate as they should do today. The first one's probably the most purple leaning of them all. And this one is 24 karat grey. I've got 2 bottles of this. One is currently in my project polish. I love it and I'm going to be keeping it. And it's back up. The next one is another Ada's Nails. And this was a collaboration polish with Louise of Loopy Frog Nails. It's called I'm Just a Simple Tailor. And it's so pretty. Got that purple shimmer in there. I can get it to really pick up. There you go. I love this one. That one is staying. And of course this one's going nowhere either. This is just beautiful. This is Spirit Fingers. This was a limited edition, but it's just beautiful. I have a backup bottle of this one as well, and I love it. Let's look at that shimmer. It's just stunning. That's staying in my collection. Then we have this dinky little prism polish. It's called Snuggly Snood. It does have unicorn pea in it. You can tell by all those different colours, through green through to red in this bottle. It's really, really beautiful. Best worn as a topper. It does have a purple base that it came with. Do love this one. I need to get it out and wear it again sometime soon. Obviously staying in my collection. I did tell you I wouldn't be getting rid of too many of these, didn't I? And then in this section, the last one is Velveteen. I love this finish by Cirque Colours. The tiny, tiny little holographic glitters in it, and shimmer as well. They are just stunning. So that one's staying too. And the next 3 again are not that similar to each other. First of all, we've got this stunning holographic by ILMP. It's called Maiden Lane. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Clearly staying in my collection. Then we have Holo Taco's first ever crushed holographic finish. And this one is called Highest Bidder. And clearly this one is also going to be staying in my collection. From the same collection as the last one, slightly darker and very, very packed with all sorts of different glitters. We have Smoke Show. And quite frankly, if this wasn't part of a set, I probably would get rid of it. I didn't enjoy this when I wore it, but it's part of a limited edition release. I have got it in the boxed collection, so I don't want to split that up. So I'm going to keep it for that reason, but probably won't be wearing this one. If I get really ruthless at some point in the future and decide to break up my box sets, then this one might be destashed, but not yet. The next 2 are both greys with copper in them. One, the Cadillaca, has got glitters in it. You can see them there. This one is called White Knight, and it is a fan collection polish from 2018. Really pretty. That one's staying. And the other one is an ethereal lacquer. It's called Passage of Mist. And this one's got little bronze flakes in it. So I'm going to be keeping both of those. As you can see, the Cadillac is a little bit lighter than the ethereal lacquer as well. And then finally we have another couple that are not really that similar, and both have iridescent flakes in them. The first one is Moonlight Storm by Ethereal Lacquer. I love these square bottles. I wish more brands would use them. They're so sturdy. Never knock them over. Now I really want to wear this one. And then finally we have this one. It looks a bit kind of purple. I thought it was grey, but it looks like it might be more of a purple base. But anyway, Emily de Molly's Ornate Print. I swear this was grey when I bought it. So maybe it's changed colour. Still pretty, still going to be keeping it. All right, so that's it. And we have only 2 polishes that are going to be leaving my collection from my greys. Again, not surprised really because I love grey polishes, but I will be letting go of take nothing for granite and live in the grey. So that's it for this one, and I will see you in my next destash video.